Give me a cheer.
Wave.
I mean, to be diverse, we always have opportunities to put our best foot forward by being ourselves, and I've never had a company that allowed me to be myself when I was on the phone, and it really helps out a lot. So the diversity is really what I like about telesales.
Well, what do you think is the biggest misconception about telesales?
I think the biggest misconception is that it's hard to be successful in telesales, when in reality, it's not that hard. Yes, there's pressure, and yes, you have a quota, and that can be challenging, but at the end of the day, you still have your leaders that are there to help support you by providing you daily coaching, in the moment feedback, and making sure that you succeed in your role. And then the great thing is your peers help you to make sure that you aren't left behind and not alone in this challenge of reaching your goals.
So my coach is Max Grunhoff, and since I've been on this team, which has been about 6 months, he ensures that I'm okay, checks in with me. I mean, the little things like snacks, he makes sure that I can come to him about just about anything. Openness is really big with him, but definitely make sure that if I have any questions that he's there, and if he doesn't know the answer, he finds it. So very, very happy with my leader.
We'll definitely encourage everyone is that if you want to be in this department, you definitely need to want it. You have to have that passion to make sure that you take care of your customers, and I can assure you that by taking care of your customers, the sales will come with it.
Also, I've had probably 15 years of experience in various different sales environments, a lot of call center environments, done sales management in call center environments, and gone through a lot of different trainings. And I can say by far the passion that the training team has provided us has been my best experience when it comes to onboarding a new hire, group like this. Feel very comfortable, feel prepared to when it's time to actually get out on the floor. I'm looking forward to graduation coming up because I know that they've really set us up for success.
Sales, I mean, you can't have sales without having fun. So, that's one of the things we do all the time. We come in, we get fired up, we help each other. You're going to joke around a little bit, give each other a hard time, and then the real fun part comes in when you're celebrating what each other is doing for each other.
So,
I've made a lot of changes since I started working here. I first had my first child. She's the light of my life, and this industry has given me the ability to provide for her in other ways I wouldn't have been able to. Family time is really important to me, and I am able to be in control of my own income. Every day I push towards new goals that get me to a level that I'm happy with.
Ways that we recognize our associates here in telesales. One of the top ways that we reward our associates is through the Pinnacle Club, and most recently 4 associates won a trip to Mexico. When you want to go to Mexico?
Hear that you were one of the 4 winners for the 2016 Pinnacle Club trip to Mexico. How does that feel to win?
That feels amazing, man. Me and my wife, we're getting ready right now to go down to Mexico and getting all of our stuff together, and even better, it's a paid vacation. You can't beat that.
How did you get there?
Hard work and customer focus with the emphasis on customer focus.
Awesome.
Want something that's challenging, something that motivates you, and something that incents you for the work that you put in, telesales is definitely the department you want to be in.
Awesome. So when you were supporting a team, what were the characteristics that made a telesales associate very successful?
I would say they would be respect for one another, being open to feedback and implementing it immediately. Sometimes it might not make sense to you, but knowing that your leaders have your back and knowing that they have the best interests in your success, that's probably one of the biggest things.
Passion for the selling environment, and you just can't find that in any of the other queues, and I haven't seen that in any of the other queues I've supported, so it's just so refreshing to support telesales and see that drive and that strive for excellence with this team every single day.
It's
been outstanding. Nothing but kudos to all of our mentors and even our peers, that kind of grasp onto everything a little faster than others. We have all the tools to be successful, from the classroom with the role play to learning everything in OLR, and even in nesting, just repeating everything over and over as repetition. As far as talking to the customers, pulling up all the systems, going through your 5-step sales process. All of those things have helped to go ahead and be successful before we transition and go into the floor, which will also still have help with our new mentors and new coaches and new peers on our new team as well.
Hey. So how long have you worked over here in telesales?
I've been in telesales about a year and a half.
About a year and a half? Okay. So what would you say the biggest misconception is about working in telesales?
Well, probably the biggest misconception here is that it's a hard job, that it's very stressful to sell. The good thing about this job is that you're paid to just literally talk to people, just have a conversation with them. By doing that, it's not that you're selling anything, you're actually just offering suggestions and products to someone who needs help.
Okay, so what if you're someone who doesn't have a whole lot of sales experience? Should you still think about coming over?
You're in luck. This is probably one of the easier jobs to get used to if you've never had a sales experience in your life.
Awesome, thank you.
Hey.
So I've been walking around and asking some people that work in telesales a couple of questions. And one of the questions I've asked most is, what do you think the biggest misconception is in working in telesales?
The biggest misconception in working in telesales is you have to be cutthroat or you have to have sales experience to be successful. The number one thing to be successful in telesales is, one, you have to be passionate about the customer experience. And just to share a little bit about what made me successful when I came into telesales as a frontline associate, I didn't have sales experience. I didn't have telecommunications experience, and I didn't have commission experience, and I'm still here. I was just passionate about being successful. I was passionate about learning, and I took everything that this company taught me and I applied it. That's what makes you successful in telesales, is being passionate about the customer experience and being consistent every day and having fun. That's all it takes in order to be successful in telesales.
So you just shared that you've worked in telesales for a long time. So what would you say makes telesales so special when you look at our organization as a whole?
There's only one. There's only one telesales. So you have company-owned retail, you have the agent channel. We are the only sales environment that's in a care center world. There's only one telesales, so we can have fun, we can talk to our customers over the phone, and we can sell at the same time.
So what would you say to someone who's still scared to apply?
Don't be. Get out there, jump in with both feet, and have fun. I've worked in telesales now for 7 or 8 years, and I'm still here having fun.
Awesome. Thanks, Shay.